How's it going, folks? You're about to listen to the Red Chef Tuna Taco Show. It's Pink Taco here, wanting to tell you guys to make sure to follow us on Twitter. That's the only outlet we believe in, because that's the only outlet none of our relatives know how to navigate through. So follow us on Twitter, Red Chef Tuna Talk 1. Red Chef Tuna Talk, TAC, and then the number 1. Like us, follow us, say hi to us, share our show with everyone that you think may like it, may hate it. Like us, man. How about it, huh? All right, you guys take care. Red Chef, take it away, my friend.
Hello and happy Friday to everyone out there. I am 1/3 of your podcast hosts. I am Red Chef here on the Red Chef Tuna Taco Show. And on behalf of my brothers Tuna and Taco, we'd like to welcome you to our very first episode. So, really, what is this podcast? This is three brothers just hanging out, telling stories. And that's really what it is. We talk about everything from having kids, being married, to nerdy things, to sports, to grilling, to video games, to what we did when we grew up. You name it, we're probably talking about it. If we haven't lost you already, thank you for hanging out with us. Really, you are part of our podcast family. You are our friend. You are our family. Really, that's what this is going to be. It's just hanging out with your buddies. If you do that and you know what I'm talking about, you will enjoy this podcast very much. So, let's have a listen, guys.
Oh, you're talking about it?
Yeah.
What?
So it's
Movies, don't ruin the
summertime.
endgame hashtag.
Hashtag don't spoil the
Okay,
game.
I don't even know if I've seen the beginning of the game. I'm damn sure I haven't.
Endgame.
I know, but I'm saying I haven't even seen the beginning of the game, so how am I going to watch Endgame?
So you need to watch like 22.
No, I'm not watching that. I'm not watching 22 of them. I know there's a lot. I know there's a lot. I watched
I'll watch it all
Thor
with
Ragnarok, and I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Thor Ragnarok.
I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah. Well, but okay, so when you think about it with that, Thor's life leading up into Infinity War really is shitty.
Hold on, because he's not a big nerdy. Hold on.
Okay. Well, let me do this.
Hold on.
then. So,
DC or Marvel?
you don't know what that means.
Like the movie, like
Batman.
the movies.
He said Batman.
I'm saying all the movies they got out. DC or Marvel?
Dude, I don't know.
You
I mean, like,
don't know who
okay,
belongs to
Wow.
like I'm kind of like when people ask you, like, are you Republican or are you Democrat?
Oh yeah.
I'm a person.
I hate
You know,
Yeah,
the
see,
guy's good. He, lady,
Yeah.
guy,
the
good.
person party.
So
I'm
saying
wishy-washy there, but like
So-
when you ask me DC or Marvel, I'm like Marvel.
Really?
Like right off the bat.
Okay, but you might be saying
So
movie-wise.
movie-wise,
Movie-wise,
yeah, Marvel.
like Dark Knight.
But in like
if
comic
I'm
world-
reading a comic, I'm
Which one
going
is-
DC.
you going
Rebirth
DC?
is amazing right now. Yeah.
Okay,
And
so
even the back catalog
because I don't
stuff is
know
awesome.
how many different writers are for DC.
They,
how many
they-
different
you
writers?
know, people jump back and forth.
Like this one person, like, hey, you own Wolverine's lap, so you
Well,
do
like
Wolverine.
Jim Lee.
Hey,
with the
you
Marvel,
own
then went over to
Cyclops.
DC.
You do Wolverine.
And he designed like the X-Men that we all know now in the 90s.
I think that's what he's saying. Like, so, like for example, someone can't come into Disney and be like, hey, I'm going to do a Cars movie now, make it my own. I'm going to go use Mater and like this.
I mean, no. No.
Like the way there's been so many different.
Well, they've
Batman
done
movies.
I mean, they've done crossover stuff. Like
Okay, well,
Batman versus.
let me tell you this. Right
see a
now,
movie
I don't know
happening.
what Shazam is. I'm thinking he's
It looks
DC
kind of
because
funny.
of video
It
game.
looks funny.
It's-
I'm
I
excited
would
about it.
go see that.
Yeah.
It's
I would go try
and
to
I
see
think
that.
that's what it is too. It's different. I think that's what's great about it is it's not oversaturated with Batman
Yeah.
because everything right now is just too much Batman.
Well, what
too much
about what about the movie with the Joker's girlfriend and the Joker and all that stuff?
Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
It was a sweaty turd.
Really, I liked it.
I liked it.
I had a hard time with it.
But,
But-
you see,
No, but he's
But
a
I know-
purist.
I
He's a
know-
purist.
yeah.
He's like,
I know
if this
the source
cocaine
material.
100%, I ain't watching that shit.
I had a hard time with it just because I didn't. If you're gonna have the Joker in there, make him the antagonist.
He was the fucking, like the douchebag Joker, but it worked.
He didn't. No.
Yeah, he was like
I
frat
couldn't-
boy Joker.
It was weird. He wasn't. At no time was he ever like look at Heath Ledger's Joker,
Well, he died for that part.
dude.
that
He
part.
put his whole life into that.
But when he was on screen with somebody, did you fear that person was gonna die? In
No,
the movie.
okay, like I can tell you, Heath Ledger didn't have a lot of movies. I don't know if did he join the 27 Club?
It was pretty crazy.
Was he 27 at the time when he died?
I think so.
I don't know.
Was he?
Honestly, don't know how old he was.
Conspiracy theories.
Anyway,
Do I have to say allegedly there?
allegedly,
Allegedly.
probably just allegedly
We'll
everything.
just start throwing percentages.
But
20,
like,
30%.
That's what it's like. Like in.
What did you
you've
think
seen
about
Infinity
Justice
War.
League?
I don't know. I keep falling asleep.
It's
They're
that's
long
not
movies.
good.
And well, they're just long movies.
Yeah.
The kids are going to sleep at 8:30.
Batman
I
vs
wake up
Superman.
Didn't really like that.
I
one.
can't really.
I can say I didn't
get
like
through
that one.
one, and it makes me
It took
so
forever
mad.
for them just to kick each
It
other's
could
ass.
have been so good.
But you know what they needed to do? They needed to base that movie off of Popeye. Because Popeye and
should've
Bruno just
saved
beat the
that.
shit out of each other
They
the
should have
whole time.
saved something.
And all of
like
them was
that.
over there with their big ass Adam's apple screaming, save me, poor me.
That was a movie with Rob Williams.
I didn't see that one.
Popeye. It was.
Maybe I did. Maybe it was like,
we
was
were
it
younger.
90s or something?
No, keep going.
Really? 80s?
Yeah. Probably. Because I remember we watched it, and when we moved to Texas.
Really?
And that was 92.
I think the last movie I remember in the old house was Rambo, I think it was.
Rambo. Oh, God.
So I remember it was around Christmas time.
Wait, which one?
I don't
Like
know,
First
dude.
Blood?
This movie and comic book thing, this is your guys' stuff.
I
I
know.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not up to par. And I feel guilty because I feel like the whole world is up to par on it. I am not.
Well, but here's
Comic
the thing:
books?
how long
No,
have I
no,
been?
no.
How long have I been reading comics though?
Since you probably could read.
Yeah,
I got
right.
Calvin and Hobbes on my toilet.
Yeah.
I do. Well, I've got
It is
all
good.
my
It's
friends
good.
are dead.
Yeah.
There's a dinosaur on the front.
But that's a whole
That's
that's
a
a book
great
you could
book,
read
too,
within
but-
like, a poop.
Yeah,
That's why I got
That's
that.
why I have the sequel too.
Oh, you do?
All my friends are still dead.
That's why I got the sport joke book.
Yeah, man.
yeah,
The
yeah.
sporty sport joke
Landon
books.
had a Calvin Hobbes. And we have Zits
But
too.
before cell phones were a thing, because now I take a shit and play a lot of games.
Yeah.
I mean, what was stuff that you guys would do when you're shitting? Would you like read comic books or?
Read the shampoo.
I
bottle.
would
Read
read
the
the shampoo bottle. I did the same thing.
Look at
I
the
would have to
cartoon
read-
tits on the check your breasts.
I had to read something. I
Ooh, titties.
had the
I tell
Sunday
you,
morning
I was a-
comics in
I
there.
was
That's
a
how
lot
I
more
became a
clout
titty
on my
guy.
Shit.
Do you remember that? I would have the Sunday morning comics on the top.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, shit,
Dude,
yeah.
actually, I do remember
Tear
that.
up the Sunday paper.
Yeah.
You know,
find the comics.
You think
Even
you
if
could,
you read them before, you go back and read Dilbert.
Yeah. And then you got
dude, Dilbert was cool. But you think like in your mind, like you have this, image of how it was back then. Do you remember what color the tile was in the bathroom? Do you remember?
No.
You know
And
what I
they're
mean?
like yellow and
No.
brown and like
Some of them
there
were. That was the
pink
kitchen.
ones.
That
But then we
the
put
kitchen,
tile.
Grandma had the hot pink ones.
I think it was like like a
or
kind of
baby
pinkish,
pink.
dull pink or something.
So
like rose
I
petal.
do remember this at our old house before we moved out to the country. Like the texturing on the wall.
Yeah.
I would look for different images and shapes, and I would go, "Oh, that one kind of looks like a raccoon," because there was a scrape on the wall that made it look like a raccoon. I found, no joke, I found 9
Magic
animals. Things that look like animals on the wall. Because
You act like you were in solitude.
shit.
Dude, if you know that-
I was in there a lot.
yeah.
That's Mr.
A lot of
Weasel.
Jack in the
He
Box,
goes
man.
to see Mr. Jackal every now and then. He's like, I gave him all birthdays. And I just talked to the raccoon.
It was just
Mr.
weird.
Zebra's coming over.
But just weird stuff like that, where you're just like back. Yeah, you didn't have a cell phone.
Zebra.
Well, you had to make things like I don't know, like I would be outside every day and hitting raindrops with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
I'm bored. I didn't want to be inside.
We
you know?
weren't inside.
Pick up
That was the
land.
thing.
I would sit there where the gutter would drip, and I would hit the freaking
Did
thing
you
with a
ever-
baseball bat.
Yeah.
Did you ever
You
see
would.
like what raindrop would win on the car? And like as you drive,
Oh yeah, on the window, on the
Yeah.
window.
Oh, shit, here he comes. Oh,
Yeah.
shit, from behind.
Oh, dude, and you get that gust of wind just go, yeah, like yeah, worm
Like-
that shit.
squirt across like sperms.
Yeah,
No, but that was before cell phones, and you had how you find out where your friends were. You look for their bikes.
oh yeah, yeah. Where
Wherever
the
your
bikes
bikes
are.
were, that's where everybody is. That's where I need to go.
And then
Remember, like-
people started stealing our bikes, so we couldn't find each other.
Remember the one kid no one liked, and you call like, "Is Tommy there?"
Yeah.
We're not here.
We're not here. Tell them we're not here.
You can hear him in the background.
Yeah.
I don't think they're here.
I don't think.
Okay,
where are
thank
you
you.
guys?
I remember like snow days, right?
You would hope it. You
Or
would
have-
hope it would
California
be a
never
snow
had
day.
them.
That's true. Well, I mean, in Texas we haven't had them in a while, but
Yeah, but even then,
it felt like it was every
our
winter.
district. Our district never closed.
Well, shit. That one year they closed for 3 days. The snow was gone after the first day. They said the school temperature was too low.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, it was like sunny outside.
Ass cheeks sticking to the seat.
yeah, for real.
Hey,
Dude, it was like sunny outside. We're like, why are we going back to school? Like, why are we even questioning this? You know, we're just happy. Let's just go do something. Yeah.
Shut up! I remember we thought it was gonna. So we're like, what if we turn everybody's hoses on?
Oh yeah.
But then you're like, yeah, they have to shut down school now. And then you think about it, you're like, it's our street.
Yeah.
Not the entire street.
Yeah, and then guess whose hose isn't on?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna live here and say that was a perp. How do you know? Got a hunch.
Should
My guess is the hose is on. Grab the hose and take it inside.
Or just put it like a thing saying out of order. I don't know if I'm looking for
Fresh paint inside.
It's got the cover over the thing.
Shifty eyes looking around.
That one kid did that.
What?
He just left. He left his.
Made
he
a
left
sign that
his
said
water
out of
on.
order.
Oh,
You don't remember that?
No.
Remember they were our friends, the black guy and his sister, and they would sing Silver and Gold.
Yeah, I remember. They did that?
Yeah, he turned it on. So I remember, yeah, he left his hose on like on an icy day, right? And they were like 2 houses too,
two
right?
houses down. Yeah.
So we were like going to the bus stop. It's like, hey, check this out. I left the hose on last night, and the water was like this thick, dude. It was probably like 2 inches thick, and we were sliding on it. It was serious. I mean, his grass they had me messed up, dude. It was so bad. Like, like you step on it, you're afraid that the grass is going to go through your shoe. That's how hard it was.
I remember
we created our own fun. Like we didn't have like the Minecraft and like Fortnite and stuff like that.
I don't really play Minecraft for Fortnite, so I don't really have that.
I've never played either one of them.
I can tell you, I feel like we're the last generation to really grow up.
the cheap like plastic giant helicopters. Dude, if you got that thing, you're like the bomb.
You should take our action figures with trash bags.
The Ninja Turtle helicopter.
The trash bags. So putting your guys in the trash bag and you spin them and chuck them up there, and they come down like a parachute.
So you do that in the summertime, right? And the neighbor would have this big old tree, and they'd collect like all these. And then in the fall, you'd see trash bags with guys hanging in their tree. And Dad's like, all right. Once you stop throwing trash bag people in the tree,
like spinning,
dude. Oh man, we would launch these things. Those were so much fun.
But then also, we're definitely unsupervised during the summer.
What were you supposed to do? They had to make money.
So I remember.
To our advantage, they had to make money.
I got a license, and then we're like, let's go to Walmart, and we bought a bunch of GI Joes and some lighter fluid.
We did.
And you remember this? That we had the old style grill, and we're like, we're gonna do it. We're gonna light these guys on fire.
Like Sid style?
You remember this? So we tried to do like a line. So we're gonna throw a match down. It's gonna like go all the way up the thing, and it didn't work that way.
Yeah, it never worked.
So
that way.
we took a bunch of matches, put them together.
Is this post pool?
This is pre-pool.
Oh, pre-pool. Wow.
Pre-pool. So I remember we had to go to the side yard.
I was wanting to do stuff like this. We didn't have fireworks in California.
We actually burned down redwoods.
Helps you find the gold fest.
Smokey told you, man.
It's true.
Only you can prevent forest fires, buddy. Sorry,
what
man.
trees are we talking about here? So continue.
Pre-pools.
Jeez.
But so we would do crap like that all the time.
Yeah.
And remember, we melted all the GI Joes together into one like amalgamation of like. It was like this big like melted like $20 worth of GI Joes melted.
You should have rolled it in like white styrofoam so it looks like a giant snowball rolling down there with the GI Joes sticking out.
But we would do that. We would take we're getting a little older, so we're like, we don't need these toys for anything. No, let's strap it to a bottle.
So let's do some psychotic shit to these little toys.
I remember
this melt them all together in one big ball and just
pull their legs at the same time, like wishbone
make Arnold
style.
Stretch Armstrong.
See what rubber band breaks first on the legs.
But that's what we did there in the summer. You come home, Dad would come home first and just kind of look and be like,
you know, sometimes you always have that one friend, you didn't have, your friends were going to do something that day or whatever, or they were going with their parents, but you had that one friend that you could still hang out with, but you don't want your friends seeing you hanging out with?
Yeah.
That was Kyle.
He was the one whose parents, are never home.
Yeah, well, he was just I don't know if he was disturbed. I don't know. He was just a crazy kid.
He's allowed to make Hot Pockets in the microwave. He's
Yeah.
the only kid allowed
That's
to
for
use
real,
the
dude. Like
microwave.
he would have yogurt on his finger and wipe it on the wall and leave. And I'm like, yo, you gonna clean that up? Like my
like,
dad would kick
what's
my
it-
ass. He would grab me like a dog and slam me. And like, you put that yogurt up.
He's like Clarence.
He's a dirty little kid. Yeah.